Welcome back to the Blackwell deception, where we were at a dead end. I'm going to say we were, because I looked up what we have to do next, and there is no possible way I would have figured this out. Assuming the guide that I'm referencing is not omitting something, some piece of information that would have suggested this to be the case. This is insane. We're gonna see how if this actually. I don't know why you would ever think to do this or think it was even possible.
Locked.
So it says that Joey.
Let's have a little talk.
Yes.
No, that's not what I want.
All right.
Sure.
Rosa, move. It says that Joey will interact with the mailbox.
Let's have a look-see.
By going inside it. To just look. Why would I that's never been a mechanic. Like, yes, he can phase through stuff, but we've never used it in a context like this to interact with something. That's just so weird. All right.
It's too dark to make anything out. It's too dark. It's too dark.
Great. Hold on. This is even stupider. Why is this, is this correct?
No point. He can't touch it.
I know, but the prompt says mailbox 2, so why Joey, please move out of the way so that Rosa apparently can use her business card on the mailbox?
I've already put a card in the slot.
Why?
It looks the same as all the others.
That didn't... She had no reason to do that, and nothing appeared to have happened. Why would that change anything for Joey? I guess let's find out.
Let's have a...
That was such a minor footnote so fucking long ago that she has glow-in-the-dark cards. I completely forgot that. How would anyone remember that?
I can just make out the return address. This letter is from someone named R. Abu.
This is so contrived. Also, from the looks of it, I did this out of order, and this whole thing with Tiffany is supposed to, or, well, in the guides that I saw, the whole Tiffany arc is supposed to happen before the Jamie arc, which is weird. I mean, I don't know that it will make either of them make any more sense to have done them in the right order, but I guess we'll see. Okay.
I got these business cards made up a few months ago. They glow in the dark. It's so cool.
It's such a fucking footnote. That's insane. It's never ever come up in the rest of the game, and if you don't inspect the card, you wouldn't possibly know. Okay.
I think it's a pretty good bet that the R in R Abu stands for Rachel.
Right. Alphabet City Community Board. Hi everyone, I just wanted to post and let you know that my new coffee house is open. I was right. That was Rachel. Why? It's called Cup of Clay and we're over on 9th Street and Avenue A. Come swing by and say hi. Well, that's very convenient. So, I wonder if I could have come to this cafe prior to ever having the meeting with Durkin?
Hi again. Hi! Are you Rachel Abu?
Yeah, that's me.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters.
Tiffany? What about her?
You were friends, right?
Sort of. Yeah, we were friends before she died.
I'm looking into her death.
Why? Wasn't it a brain aneurysm or something?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, okay, but I'm not sure what kind of help I can be.
Have you ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
So you and Tiffany were friends?
A few years ago. We were both office temps, and when our jobs ended, we got close. I went on to start this place. She stayed on with the temp agency. She was trying to find her way, you know? Maybe she thought she found it.
What do you mean?
Oh, she met some guy named Ken at one of her temp jobs. Then she stopped hanging out with me. Same old story. I don't blame her. It happens.
So did she start obsessing over this Ken guy?
You wouldn't know anybody named Gavin, would you?
Funny. I think Tiffany did mention that name once or twice, but I don't remember the context. Sorry.
What do you know about the guy Tiffany was with?
Only that his name was Ken, and she met him while on one of her office temp jobs. Tiffany was kind of intense about him. She really fell head over heels.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell
okay.
if it was sweet or if it was scary.
So why did she need to make deposits?
Do you know where Tiffany was temping when she met Ken?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, and those temp agencies bounce you around.
What about the agency she worked for?
We didn't work at the same agency, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Well, it's really not a lot to go on.
It's so tempting. Thanks. I'll have a good. Wow, there are a lot of temp agencies in New York. Finding it
Yeah.
this way isn't going to work.
I was hoping. I guess we can go back to Tiffany's place and harass her with the names we now know. I don't like doing it that way. It's very haphazard and not very nice. But whatever. Guess we'll go bother her.
Stay close.
After
Late 20s. Looks a bit beaten by life. Hello again.
what?
So, tell me about Ken.
Ken? He's wonderful.
Is he now?
I can't begin to explain.
Try me.
Why don't you have any pictures of him?
Not you too.
Huh?
Why is everyone against us? I don't understand.
I'd like to understand. How about you tell me about it?
Just go away.
So you have a picture of... I know I'm nitpicking, but this is... And most of these props are only here to lead us to the next part of the story, but it's just very weird to have a picture frame of you with the person you met at a shared temp job for a couple of months and got to be friendly with and then fell out of friendship with, but you don't have a picture of the boyfriend that you were obsessed with to the point of getting letters about it for some reason.
So, I heard you work as a temp.
Yeah, I'm a temp. I know it's not a real career, but so what? I'll find my way. In fact, maybe I already have.
Easy there. I was just asking. No judgments here.
I mean, that's not super helpful. Also, Rachel's no longer on this list. So even though I know her name now, I can't ask about her.
Why? So you can tell more lies about me? I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip past that. Hold on.
I'd like to talk to Ken.
Why? I don't.
So,
Yeah, I know.
easy. Do you ever go to...
Why would?
Have you?
No.
Could you?
It's just leave.
So,
Well, that was not forthcoming.
well,
Yeah.
That can't be it.
leads to a.
Surely that can't be it. We could search Ken STP, but that feels like it would be a stretch.
Okay, you can.
Joy. No, I don't see any connection at all.
I mean, other than the obvious one that Ken also worked at the temp agency. We don't know anything about Tiffany.
There are so many temp agencies in this city. How can I find out which one she worked for?
I don't know.
There's
Unless it was
nothing
up on the
there.
board here.
There's nothing on flyers for guitar. Although
I still don't know why this is... I guess this makes more sense if Tiffany's was supposed to be first and Jessica's was supposed to be second. Because then I would definitely have seen this before. Joey, go back to the mailbox.
Let's have a. Who knew that thing would be useful after all?
Certainly not me.
I can just make this letter is. I can this letter. I can just this letter. Ghost, remember?
Why can I not interact with the dripping? It seems weird to include, but only for flavor.
Stay close to the door.
after
I don't think she'd appreciate. Not sure. Not sure what. Not sure. It's the only part of me that read. I'm not sure how blow. Wouldn't do any good. A spook hat until she.
What else is there to interact with in this room? What other options do we have?
Okay, you can relax.
I could just
I'm
start
back.
looking
Joy.
things up, but I try to avoid it too much. Give me a sec. Well, it appears I had the right thought. I just rubbed the two wrong things together to combine the thought.
STP could be a temp agency, I suppose.
Right.
Only one way to find out. Give me a sec.
You talking to me?
Bingo. STP stands for Sterling Temp Placement.
So the
And
fact
here's
that
the
I tried to
address.
search
It's just
that
south of
and it didn't
Midtown.
work.
You enjoy that thing a little too much.
That's annoying. If I search for STP and temp, because that's literally what she just did and what I did earlier, then it should just give me the next step. But because I didn't go into the clues and rub the clues together, it refused to tell me anything and told me I was completely off base. Okay. Finally, we have somewhere else to be.
Hi, are you busy?
It's,
Sorry, we're not taking new applicants right now. And even if I were, it's several hours past closing time.
I'm
Why
not
is your
looking for a
door
job,
open and why
sorry.
are you
I
here?
was hoping to ask you some questions.
Will this take long?
It depends on you.
Fine, what do you want?
You're open kind of late.
Like I said, we're not open. Just because I'm not seeing a client doesn't mean there isn't work to do.
Why is your door unlocked? We just walked in.
Do you know anyone named Ken? I think Tiffany was involved with
Oh,
him.
I did this out
I
of
can't
order.
tell you anything about that. That's confidential information.
So something happened, but you can't tell me about it.
I said nothing of the sort.
I'm sure we will have to have Joey read documents on our behalf.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters. She used to work for this agency.
Yes, I remember her.
I need to know what company you placed her in.
That, I'm afraid, is confidential.
Are you aware that Tiffany is dead?
I am aware, yes, but it doesn't change anything.
Somehow I don't think showing him the press pass is going to be useful, but
So, what can you tell me about this place?
If you want to know more, come back during business hours.
well, I don't have control over time, unfortunately.
Well,
Right.
Looks like a race car calendar. They look like leaflets for this temp agency. His name is Sterling, I assume. He looks honest enough, although he's not very friendly.
It seems weird that the guy would be named Sterling. I mean, I know the place is called Sterling Temp Agency, but I don't know. Maybe it's the back door that he feels like a receptionist here, not like, you know, the main guy. So, assuming he's Sterling feels weird. I don't know, we'll show
You
him.
might be interested in seeing this.
The City Post? Is that who you're working for?
Yes, the biggest paper in the city. Maybe you can be more forthcoming now.
No, doesn't change a thing. Confidential is confidential.
Yeah, I didn't think
You just
so.
made doubly sure that I won't say anything.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. I hope that didn't actually lock me out of anything. Alright, Joey, can you look at the computer or
They
something?
look like leaflets.
Or nothing.
Now there's a logo that's overcompensating for something. Just saying. Sterling here forgot to change the month. I ain't gonna waste my breath. What do you want me to do? Blow on it?
Yes. And why can't I interact with the...
We don't need to go back there.
Why not? You don't know what's back
We
there.
don't need to go. Looks like it leads to more offices.
What the hell? What? Well, what do we do now?
I already told him I was a reporter. Showing him this would only confuse things.
Somehow I don't think either one of them would have been useful, but...
His name is Sterling.
Yes?
Surely,
Yes.
what does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
I missed that.
Surely if Tiffany is dead, it doesn't have to be...
It's not her confidentiality that I'm worried about.
What does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
Do you know anything about a nightclub called Munray's?
Might as well try
No, I
everything.
don't. Do you know anyone named Elaine Appleton?
No, I don't.
How about Rachel,
So,
who we
what can you
can't
tell me about
talk
this
about
place?
anymore?
If you want to know more,
Surely if Tiffany...
it's not her.
What does that mean?
Whatever you...
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
No, I don't.
Do you ever...
I don't.
Are you familiar...
Never heard of him.
Okay. Well,
thanks.
this was not useful. Guess we'll go ask the remaining people. God, that's an image. About what little we know now. I guess we could ask Tiffany about STP as well, now that we know the name.
Hi.
Hi.
You wouldn't know her.
No, I wouldn't. Sorry.
Why can I not? Oh, there
Have
it
you
is.
ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
Oh, or not. Or it still literally means nothing even though we found out more information about it.
Is there
Okay.
anything else?
I told you everything.
Thanks.
Wow, this has not been useful.
Hi. Do you know anything about an affair between someone named Ken and Tiffany?
He
What is
seemed,
this, daytime soap hour? No, I don't.
yeah, I mean,
Does the name Tiffany...
Nah.
She didn't know about Tiffany, so why would...
Has this kind of thing happened at Munray's before?
Who can say? Not my business. I wouldn't be surprised, though.
I can't go back there anyways. It's
Professor
completely
Applegate? No.
irrelevant.
Well,
We can go bother Tiffany with with... Actually, hold on. Since the game now seems to be determined to screw me over in a different way, let's combine these
I can't
things
see any...
just to be sure.
I don't... Tiffany used to work for a temp agency called Sterling Temp Placements.
Alright, Joey, go talk to her again.
Stay close. That's Tom. Late 20. Hello again.
What?
I'd like to.
Why? I don't...
I heard you worked for Sterling.
Well, those jerks.
Jerks.
They fired me. Terminated my contract. For no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Whatever. It's not like there aren't other temp agencies.
That's it? That's all we get?
Nice...
Do you ever?
What?
I'd like
What? I don't...
about this.
I told you...
So you
No.
you can't.
Why are you just...
Time to consult a guide again. I'm getting annoyed. What? That wasn't an option. Hold
Well,
on.
Okay.
Joy.
That's way.
I don't think I... Hi again.
Yes?
There's new options. I could have sworn we talked to him again and there weren't any new options.
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me
Oh,
why?
maybe
Look,
not. Maybe
we had
this
a
is
serious
just...
complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
Absolutely not.
So... maybe this was because I had just talked to her and she said they terminated her?
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened, happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So you'd say your reputation is important.
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
So you'd say...
Of course.
Surely if Tiffany is...
It's not her.
What is that?
Whatever you...
Well, I guess we're resorting to
I'm
blackmail.
afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth about how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death in the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you
Wild.
think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you can follow.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline. It's a shame that I don't have someone else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this place entirely.
Wild
This is
behavior,
blackmail.
Rosa.
Fine. The man you want is Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.
Well, great. Now we never have to go back there again. Cool. All right. So that's an actual decent lead. Let's look him up now, I guess, since everything has to be done manually because this isn't actually that complicated. Kenneth Sharp and Cecil Sharp. Why do the names sound familiar?
It's the door to the stairwell.
Becca, I found your phone. I've got it in my desk drawer. Swing by when you get a chance, and I'll give it back to you. Ken.
It says Gal Friday Publishing.
Okay.
It says Sharp Sound.
I know Gal Friday is a like a phrase, but on the off chance. While I was saying that, I forgot what her name was. Becca. Okay. On the off chance. No. Okay. You know what? As Joey, we can go into the other
The
place.
sign on the door says Gal.
Or
Nothing
not.
interesting in there.
Alright, well, why even have this then?
Gives the place a bit of color, I'll give it that.
Alright, let's see.
Come on in.
Late at night, we're going to a recording studio, huh?
Hi, are you Ken Sharp?
I sure am. What can I do for you, Miss?
Blackwell. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nah, the midnight oil can wait. What's up?
I'm helping out the City Post with an article. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
The newspaper. Sure. Ask away.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
This place? We're an audio studio.
Really wish the
You need
music
any
was not quite as
voiceover
loud and
music or
the
sound
vocal
design?
was much
We're your
louder.
guys.
What order should we do this in?
So,
Let's ask him
tell me
about him.
yourself.
Not much to say. What you see is what you get.
This is all messed up because these things are out of order. A bunch of these things aren't relevant.
Do you ever deal with a temp agency called Sterling?
Yeah, I use them to hire temps sometimes, when things get busy.
Are you using them now?
Not at the moment. Things are pretty slow.
I was hoping to talk to you about Tiffany.
Tiffany,
Walters, she used to work for you as a temp.
did she? I'm afraid we've gone through quite a few temps.
Yeah, I'll bet he has.
So, I'm sorry. She might have worked for us, but I don't remember her.
So the question is he actually hiding something, or was she actually unremarkable, and it was a completely one-sided obsession that? Well, no, because then if she was being weird the whole time, she would be memorable to him for that reason, most likely.
Are you sure you don't remember a Tiffany Walters?
I told you, I don't remember anyone named Tiffany Walters.
Are you sure you... I spoke to a guy from Sterling. He confirmed she worked here.
For all I know, he might be right, but I don't remember her. Like I
Right.
said, we go through a lot of temps here.
It does seem weird that you would go through a lot of temps for, well, one, for this business, for this type of business, for this size of business, and the fact that you wouldn't rehire the same temp multiple times this is kind of a specialized set of skills, so bringing somebody new in every time.
You filed a complaint with Sterling about Tiffany. You don't remember that?
Have you ever worked with temps? Some are alright, but others, well, there's a reason why they are temping. So sure, I've made my share of complaints, but can I remember any specific one? No.
I'm not saying he's necessarily telling the truth. I'm saying what he's saying is reasonable.
Are you sure... Were you ever in a relationship with anyone named Tiffany?
Miss Blackwell, was it? I have a wife and 2 kids, and none of them are named Tiffany.
Yeah.
I'm just following a lead. I was told that Tiffany was involved with someone named Ken.
Well, it wasn't me.
Yeah, and now I am annoying him.
So,
Not much to...
do you know...
My nightclub days are long gone. I just help make the music now.
That would have been an interesting
do you know
connection,
anyone named
actually.
Elaine Appleton?
Can't say that I...
Do you ever deal?
Yeah.
Are you
Not a
sure you?
pop. Sorry, I can't help you.
Do you know anyone named? Do you ever go?
That just opened up, right? Haven't been able to get up there yet.
Did you ever talk to a reporter named Jeremy Sams?
He from the City Post too?
Yeah, I'm covering for him.
Sorry, I don't think I ever met the guy.
Well, this seems like a dead
Are you
end
sure you
for
don't
the
remember
moment,
a tip from
too.
Walters?
I told you, I don't remember.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
However, this note seems too arbitrary to be. Joey, can you go in there alone?
I'm gonna go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
You can. Okay. Interesting.
It's a set of drawers.
So finally, he's able to fish through things magically.
I can barely make anything out in here. It looks like a letter.
I don't think that I can hand him a card, right? Not, I mean, obviously not as Joey, but...
I couldn't even begin to guess what this stuff is for.
Guess we'll go through here. Or
Nothing
not.
important back there.
Oh, it's the band from one of the previous games. Okay. It's weird that we can't even interact with it. I don't know why. Why even hang this up on the wall if I literally can't even make a comment about it, let alone acknowledge the fact that it's about the people we met a couple of games ago. What is the point of these photos?
Whoa, feels like the AC kicked in.
That's it, huh?
Not sure what.
You know, I would really sort of hope actually that this would be a perfect opportunity for Joey to interfere with some equipment, but apparently not. Meanwhile, Joey is totally fine even as
Locked.
Rosa gets further away.
I am not walking down 33 flights of stairs.
That sounds like quitter talk. I guess we can try and...
Come on in.
No, because we already said City Post, but... Oh. What? So, once again, like I was saying previously, the game has this thing where it pretends most of the time like Joey and Rosa can share a mind space. So, Rosa had no opportunity to look at these photos, but Joey did, and now they're
That's
prompts?
an interesting picture up there. I don't recognize the band.
Yes, you do.
Well, you wouldn't. That was my dad's group. They haven't been together since the 60s.
What happened to them?
They died.
They died, I think.
What?
He never talked about it much.
I guess Joey never told them about that one. I'm trying to remember which... Yeah, that was from the second game. So that was not Rosa. That was the other one.
Who's that man in the photograph?
Him? Oh, that's my dad. He and I started this place about 20 years ago. He's retired now, but he pops his head in sometimes.
Is that why I recognize the name? Is this the son of the record store... Or not the record store, the recording studio store guy in the first game?
Are you sure?
I told...
So,
There's really nothing else here, though. And I can't give him a card for him to shove in the...
well, thanks.
See you around.
Is there any way else to get a card in his possession? Even at the...
That's just silly.
It's not silly.
That's just
It's
silly.
practical.
No point.
Well,
Hey,
Joey,
Joey?
what do you think?
Yeah.
So, any ideas?
If Ken's been cozying up to Tiffany, maybe somebody caught them at it.
Like who?
I don't know, a neighbor maybe? I gotta think of everything.
Well, we can't get in contact with the neighbor, though. I already tried that.
Ken's nice and all, but I don't get what Tiffany saw in him.
Love's a fickle thing. Couldn't even begin to understand it.
So, STP stands for Sterling Temp Placements. I love this phone.
Oh, maybe I should work with your phone from now on.
So, what do you make of Tiffany?
Bit of a sad... She's been hit.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
So we need to contact the neighbor.
I'm not taking that. It says Gal Friday Publishing.
I guess we could just search up the whole name, huh? Well, we have a phone number. But we can't search up the name. Oh, we can just call them though. Well, might as well. Oh, except for it's ringing in the other room.
I'm gonna go in and snoop.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. It's very convenient that in, what year did this particular game come out? Was this one was 2016, wasn't it? Hold on. I'm checking real quick. 2012. Still, even in 2012, this type of like Nokia style bar phone was pretty rare. Anyway, whatever, I'm nitpicking. Ken, last night was the most magical night of my life. I never knew I could feel this way. I'll be dreaming of you tonight. XOXO Tiffany. Well,
Looks like a love letter, and it's signed Tiffany. Sounds like our boy
Joey,
Ken
could you
did
speak up,
Tiffany
please?
after all. It looks like one of those plastic squares Red calls a phone. He looks pretty intent on, well, whatever the hell he's actually doing.
well, I mean, the problem is now we have evidence, but there's no way for us to get it. I mean, unless we're gonna wait until he leaves and then break in and steal it out of the drawer.
It's a set of...
I guess... No, as soon as Rosa hangs up, it's gonna stop ringing.
I'm kind of on the phone.
I gotta hang up before I can... Alright, well... Can we confront Ken about the thing that we
Come on in.
don't know that he should... We shouldn't be able to know that he has?
So, tell me, Ken, why do you have a letter from Tiffany in your desk?
What? Oh, what is this? Are you sneaking in here while
Yeah,
I'm not
seriously.
around? Is that it?
Maybe I'm just psychic.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll just call the police.
I just want to find out what happened to Tiffany.
Look, whatever happened to her, it had nothing to do with me.
Maybe you're right, but maybe you can tell me what happened so I can decide for myself?
Rosa, you're kind of a
real
bully.
piece of work. Fine. Go on. Ask what you want.
I mean, you're technically right, but your methods are... At the very least, your methods are dumb. Because this was much more likely to backfire on you than for him to do what he's doing now, which is like, well, I guess you know, you can ask.
So, tell me about Tiffany?
Look, you breathe a word of this, and I'll have the police on you so fast it'll make your head spin.
Well, then
Lips
why
are
tell
sealed.
her?
All right. Yes, I knew Tiffany. You probably guessed that we were involved.
I gathered that.
I was working late. We were doing spots for a new TV commercial, and she volunteered to help out. I thought she just wanted the
Volunteered?
overtime, but turns out she wanted something else.
Okay, overtime.
So she came on to you?
Yeah, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Look, I'm a married guy with 2 kids. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't help myself. It was like a drug. Of course, the girl was completely crazy. I should have noticed that right off.
Don't call women crazy. Even if they are occasionally, as Tiffany may have been, a little bit, look, it's just not a good look. Calling your exes crazy, no matter how, you know, different they may have been, it's just not great.
Crazy? How so?
My God, the girl was obsessed. Showing up at the office at all hours, stalking me, calling my house at night. She kept saying we were destined to be together, that it was fate. Even when I tried to break it off, she wouldn't take no for an answer. God, what a nightmare. I should have broken it off long before I did.
You are a very stupid man.
So you did end things with her?
God, yes. I had to. Even if I wasn't a married man, the woman was a complete head case, talking about the stars and fate and destiny. She even started calling me Turtle Dove. What a nightmare.
Turtle dove?
So I buckled down and ended it, and she didn't take it well. I had to get a restraining order put on her. I've learned my lesson, that's for sure. No more temps, and definitely no more affairs. My life is with my wife and family.
That was the thing that made you say no more affairs? Also, affairs plural? How many affairs have you had, buddy?
Why do you keep the letter if the relationship is over?
I don't know. Nostalgia, maybe? It was nice at the beginning. She was crazy, but she saw something in me. I suppose I still want to hold on to that, especially now that she's, you know, gone.
In a screwed up kind of way, I kind of get that. In the sense of, like, somebody who is a problem having done something nice. Like, having you know, having her affirm, give him affirmation of, like, his work being worthwhile. Especially if that's lacking elsewhere in his life, then, I mean, I kind of get it. I think it's deeply unhealthy. But the motivation makes sense there.
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Well, she's dead,
Yes.
so yeah.
I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment she was.
So you're through?
Yes. What a
Kind of suspicious that doesn't disappear when I click on it. Okay.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
Hey, Joey.
Alright.
What's going on?
Ken almost seemed relieved that Tiffany was dead.
Can you blame him?
Sure I can. He doesn't have to deal with the consequences, but we do.
Dealing is what we do best, sweetheart.
I mean, that was not very meaningful as far as a plan your next move type of thing. But okay.
An office in Midtown. Ken Sharp must do pretty well for himself.
That means something, does it?
For some people. That's all for...
Yeah.
Well, we're back to not having a lot of leads, but we could probably go back to Tiffany and ask her about a bunch more things in more prodding ways that were actually probably quite bad. But I guess we'll do that next time.